individual state champion in track and field as a javelin thrower. But now Ashton has started a new life after football as an entrepreneur, and probably one of the things that everybody's pretty proud of, he's an author of a book. He just had his first book published, and it was just released, about a month ago, Ashton? About a month ago. So give your attention to Ashton Williams.
All right, good evening. First and foremost, it's just amazing to be standing in front of y'all today. And before I get started with my speech, I just want to give thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who's the head of my life. Also, my beautiful wife Candace. Unfortunately, she wasn't here, wasn't able to be here tonight, but she's watching me from my phone. Hey, baby, how you doing? My family. I see my dad in the audience. And lastly, I just want to give thanks to Coach Jenkins for giving me the opportunity to have this platform and speak to y'all tonight. And I truly believe with unwavering faith that this wasn't by incident. That I truly believe that I was supposed to be here tonight, and I truly believe that everybody that's sitting in this audience is supposed to hear this message tonight. So my message is going to be a little unorthodox. Some of my athletes, but as I keep going on, you'll start to get the picture of what I'm talking about. So I thought to myself for a long time when Jenkins gave me the opportunity to come up here and speak. I thought a long time about what my topic of discussion was going to be. And it's one word that kept coming to mind, and that was success. And success, and what comes with that success comes responsibility towards yourself, your family, and your community. I'm going to take you back briefly to my high school years. I was able to have some success early on. Success was something like an addiction to me. I developed a pure and utter admiration for the game. Success that brought it the name champion. In 2006, we brought back the state title of Lutcher after losing everything in the fire. I know a lot of people remember that. And it meant so much to us to bring that title back. You know, starting in that off season, we lost everything. We didn't know if we was gonna have a season that year. But I know one thing that we had together as a team was that we had that burning desire. We had that burning desire to come together and do something greater than ourselves. That's what success is. I also had the opportunity in high school to be coached by Coach Carter. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight. With his guidance, I was able to win my senior year as a state champion in the javelin, and also to compete on the collegiate level. You see, from the outside looking in, that's why I wanted to start my speech like that. From the outside looking in, medals, rings, certificates, and all other accolades, that seems like success. But I'm gonna pose this question to my football players in here. When medals, rings, certificates, and all other accolades fade away, what does success look like to you, and how do you define that success? Sometimes I wish I could go back in time sometimes and relive some of the moments of that 06-18 team. One of my grandest moments was the state semifinal practice. I remember it very vividly. It was Tuesday. My football players in here, we all know what Tuesday is, full pads. I remember the whistle blew. Coach Tim blew the whistle to get some water. And Coach Z, being the person that he is, he said, "Hey, what y'all doing? What y'all doing over there? Get back on this field. It's not time to get water. Get back on this field. We're gonna run this play until we get it right." I don't know if he remembers that. But we ran that play over and over and over again and again and again. Of course, he had to keep going if he wanted to. And again, until we got it right. But what that practice taught me was that persistence and repetition is what required to be successful. That's what that taught me. Persistence and repetition, over and over and over. Constantly working on your vision, constantly working on your goals, constantly driving for results, constantly pushing yourself to limits that you felt like that was unimaginable and that's so obtainable. You see, success is the feeling that knowing that you're giving your all. This drive doesn't just apply to sports, but in life. That determination and perseverance that you're learning right now during your high school years, the competitive atmosphere is going to stay with you for the rest of your life. You're always going to be a competitor. You're always going to want to compete. You're always going to want to be the best. Use that to your advantage. So I'm going to give you an equation that I came up with, and I've been using this equation for some time now in my life. And that's desire plus action times faith equals success. I'll say that again. Desire plus action times faith equals success. The equation may seem simple to some, but there are so many elements within it. Whatever you want in life, you have to have a burning desire. In this process, you have to envision the end goal before it happens. You got to have something that's called the why factor, and I'll explain that to you a little deeper in detail. The why factor is that whenever life knocks you down, whenever life gets tough, I want you to hold on to that why. I want you to hold on to the reason why you get up every morning. I want you to hold on to that reason why you kept running those sprints, or why you would show up and do 2-a-day practices, why you would run, why would you lift all these weights, why would you do all of this just for medals, rings, certificates, and other accolades. You're doing it for a higher purpose and you just don't know it. Secondly, action. Let's move to action. You have to apply constant action on a daily basis. Like the story I gave you earlier, you have to apply constant repetition towards your goals. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. The last element in the equation is faith. And this is the most important piece that sometimes a lot of people miss when we have this success in life. Sometimes we forget our faith. But that's the most important piece to being successful. Overcoming the inner barriers within yourself and believing that you can overcome anything through your faith. Your faith has to be immovable. Success is right around the corner if you just simply apply this equation. What is this idea, this reality that I have for myself, for my life? What if, I think a lot of times we sometimes as athletes or sometimes as competitors, it's not the fear of failure. It never was the fear of failure for Lutcher. Because Lutcher, we won a lot of titles, but it was always the fear of success that we were afraid of. What comes with putting on that Lutcher helmet every day and what it means to the community, what it means to yourself. It's camaraderie around the community. We built this winning culture for years and years and years. And sometimes, when you think about it, sometimes we forget what it took to get there. All the trophies, all the accolades, all the medals, all the certificates. To my football players, when that fades away, what does success look like? Success is not merely about you. Success is more about what you can do for others. What other people can you bring along your journey? What individual needs a sample push or sample kind words of encouragement? Just kind of like that story I gave you with Bill Z. I think his words was a little bit tougher than that, but I learned a lot from it. I want everybody in this room to realize that I don't care how old you are or how young you are, everybody in this room has the opportunity to be a leader. Especially to my football players. You have an opportunity to be a leader. You have an opportunity to lead in your community. You have an opportunity to step up. You know, you basically, as a student athlete, you learn day in and day out what it takes to be successful, hard work, perseverance, repetition, and believing in yourself. Use that knowledge and apply it to somebody else that you might see struggling. Use that knowledge to go into your community to be the best product that you can be. So my student athletes, my football players, I'm gonna ask you again, when the medals, certificates, rings, trophies, all that gets dusty on the shelf and that fades away, what does success look like to you and how do you define success? Success should mean more to you when the impact is greater than yourself. Sports can teach us many things, but most importantly, it would always you always want to prove to yourself and have a constant grind day in and day out until you reach that goal. Some goals may be obtainable short term, some goals may be obtainable long term. But I always want you to keep that vision. Whatever vision or whatever goal that you have for yourself in your life, you speak it every single day. Every single day. You speak it, whatever you want. And I'm not a pastor by any means, but I'm a man of faith. Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision down and make it plain. And that vision is for those to go run with it. Kind of sound like what y'all did getting ready for a game, right? Practice, conditioning. So you already set up for success. You have everything inside you that you need to pursue anything that you want to do. Everything. We come from a small community, a little tiny dot in the state of Louisiana, but we've had so much success. But those trophies, those medals, those certificates, all those accolades, that doesn't define you as a person. That doesn't define you. So I developed what I consider a success creed, and it's pretty much a verbal contract to yourself to continue to pursue your goals. And I want all my football players to stand up just for a second. I won't keep you long. All my football players, stand up. So I want you to repeat after me. When I say I, you're going to fill that in with your name. So let's try it. I. Oh, y'all can do better than that. I done heard y'all scream louder than that when I was standing at the top of the team. Let's try it again. I. All right. I believe in myself. Y'all don't sound like y'all. We're going to try this again. I believe in myself. I believe in those who work with me. I'm a team player. I'm selfless. I believe in a higher power and that it will lead me to everything I need to succeed. I believe in my family. I believe in my community. I will remain an active leader in my community. I will continue to do my best to earn my success the right way. I will not cut corners. I will not cheat my way to the top. Everything I obtain in my life is through hard work and dedication. I will be patient with others and tolerant with those that don't believe as I do. I believe success is a result of effort. It does not depend upon luck or cheating others. I believe I will get out of life exactly what I put into it. I will not slight my work, ever. I will render the best service which I'm capable, because success stems from efficient effort. I will continue to remain happy throughout the process. I know that I may not be where I want to be, but I know deep down I will get there. I will focus my efforts on my purpose. I will continue to have a positive outlook on life and what life will bring me through hard work. I am success. 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 Y'all can sit down. I want you to hold on to these principles that I said. Desire plus action times faith equals success. You know, fellas, y'all have everything inside y'all to be successful. And I know this is a award banquet, but again, I'm gonna pose the question to my football players. When the rings fade, when the certificates, the medals, and all those accolades fade away, how will you define success? Look in the mirror, you're looking at it. So my last message to my football players and my student athletes in the room, I'll see you at the top because the bottom is just too crowded. Thank you.